He agreed to help Sade with a position in his company, not out of love, but out of humanity. Still, something inside Tunde was not fully at peace with Ronke's decision. After that day in Tunde's office, Sade did not return to the village. She stayed in Lagos. With the money Ronke gave her, she went shopping for new work clothes, clothes that made her feel powerful, noticed, confident. She took the job Ronke helped her get and worked hard, but her heart had only one plan: to win Tunde back.
Welcome to Prayer's Story Hut, where love, secrets, and heartbreak come to life.
Every morning, she dressed carefully and passed Tunde's office by every chance. She forced herself to be the one who presented reports instead of the manager. Sometimes she brought him lunch, saying it was extra. Sometimes she waited after work, hoping to walk beside him to the gate. She laughed too hard at his jokes again. She reminded him of old memories, the mango tree, the night they shared dreams, the way he once called her my future. Tunde noticed. He did not encourage it, but he did not stop it either. Sade grew more careful. She chose her words softly. She looked at him the way she used to, as if he were the only man in the world. One evening, rain trapped them in the office. The workers had left. Only the two of them remained. Sade broke down. "I was blind," she whispered. "I lost a diamond chasing stones." Tunde said nothing. She reached for his hand gently. He pulled away, not in anger, but in struggle. "Sade," he said, "some roads cannot be walked twice." Before he knew it, she kissed him. Afterwards, she smiled and said, "Na me and you for life. No leave, no transfer." Tunde felt angry, but the old feeling stirred inside him anyway. Memories have a dangerous way of opening doors we thought were sealed. Meanwhile, Ronke began to notice the change. Tunde came home quieter, more distracted, always on his phone, sometimes smiling to himself. One night, Ronke asked, "Is Sade still trying to return to your life?" Tunde did not answer, and in that silence, Ronke understood. The past was knocking again. That night, Tunde fell asleep with his phone in his hand. Ronke lay beside him, staring at the ceiling. Her chest felt heavy. Her mind would not rest. Slowly, she turned and reached for his phone. Her hands trembled as she unlocked it. She did not plan to scroll far. She only wanted peace. But what she saw shattered her. Messages, long messages, laughing emojis, late night calls. Sade's name filled the screen. Her heart pounded as she read, "Sade, I still feel you." "Tunde, you should not say that." "Sade, but you do too." "Tunde, it is complicated." Ronke dropped the phone. Her whole body shook. So the past had not only knocked, it had entered. She did not wake Tunde. She did not cry. She lay there in silence until morning came. The next day, as Tunde left for a trip out of Lagos, Ronke went straight to Sade's office. Sade looked up and froze. "Ronke!" She called her name, smiling pretentiously. Ronke closed the door behind her. "I saw the messages." The room became cold. Sade tried to speak, but Ronke raised her hand. "Don't explain yet. Ronke said. Just answer me this. Do you still want my man? Sade's lips trembled. Her eyes fell to the floor. Yes, she whispered. Ronke laughed softly. Not because it was funny, but because it was painful. I gave you this job. I welcomed you. I trusted you. Sade's tears dropped. I never planned it, Sade said. It just happened. Ronke stepped closer. Do you know what also happens? She said. Consequences. Sade looked up, fear in her eyes. I loved Tunde before you knew him, Sade said. I suffered with him. I built him. Ronke's voice remained calm. And I chose him when he was already broken. I stayed when the past was ugly. I loved the man he became. They stared at each other. Two women holding the same history from different sides. Ronke took a deep breath. This ends today. Sade shook her head. No. Ronke's eyes hardened. Then I will not fight you, she said. I will leave him to decide. She turned and walked out. Behind her, Sade collapsed into the chair, realizing the battle had truly begun. When Tunde returned home from his trip that evening, Ronke was waiting. We need to talk. And Tunde knew. The choice he had been avoiding had finally arrived. She did not raise her voice. She did not cry. She simply said, I went through your phone last night. Tunde froze. I saw the messages, she continued, between you and Sade. He sat down slowly. For a long moment, neither of them spoke. I did not plan it, Tunde finally said. I never touched her. I tried to stop it. Ronke nodded. But you did not end it. Tunde had no answer. Ronke's voice was steady, but her eyes were wet. You are opening a door you once bled to close, she said, and I am the one standing in front of it. Tunde lowered his head. I love you, he whispered. Then choose me, Ronke replied. The words stayed in the room long after the silence returned. Meanwhile, Sade sat alone in her small apartment. Anger burned in her chest. Ronke had confronted her. Tunde had not called. Fear and jealousy twisted inside her. If I cannot have him, she said to herself, I will make sure she loses him. She opened her phone and began to plan. She sent messages that would look innocent but dangerous. She took old photos of Tunde and herself and saved them. She spoke sweetly to co-workers, planting quiet stories. Ronke is proud. Ronke looks down on people. Ronke is only using Tunde's money. Seed by seed, she watered lies. Then she sent Tunde a message. I'm worried about Ronke. People are talking. I think she is playing you. She smiled when the message delivered. The background had moved from the heart to the mind. The change did not happen in one day. It happened quietly. At first, Tunde ignored Sade's message. He trusted Ronke, but the words stayed in his head. People are talking. I think she is playing you. At work, little things began to stand out. A client laughed and said, "Chairman, I heard your wife is very proud oh." Another added, "She does not greet anybody." Tunde frowned. He had never seen Ronke that way. But doubt is like smoke. Once it enters, it clouds the room. That evening, Ronke came home late from a meeting. "Work was heavy today," she said. Tunde nodded, but his mind was elsewhere. He watched the way she placed her bag down, the way she checked her phone, the way she avoided his eyes for just a second longer than usual. His chest tightened. Later that night, Shade sent another message. "I'm only telling you because I care. She has been telling people you are difficult. She says she regrets dating you." Tunde's heart skipped. He stared at the screen. Ronke turned in her sleep beside him, peaceful and unaware. The woman who had stood with him when he was nothing. He turned his face away. The poison had entered. The next day, he spoke less to Ronke. He listened more to the world around him. By evening, he was already standing between two realities: the woman who loved him and the lies that were slowly taking her place. And that was how doubt began, not with proof, but with whispers. Shade did not stop with whispers. When she saw that doubt had entered Tunde's heart, she decided to push it deeper. She found a man from her past, Kunle, a smooth talker who loved attention. She told him a lie. "There is a rich woman I want you to distract," she said. "She needs to feel admired. Just text her, invite her out, nothing more." Kunle agreed. That same week, Ronke's phone began to ring with strange messages. "Good morning, beautiful. You looked nice at the meeting yesterday. Can I take you out for lunch?" Ronke was confused because she didn't know who it was. She replied politely at first, then sought responding. But Shade was already watching. At work one afternoon, Ronke went out for lunch with a male colleague. Just a normal office break. Nothing hidden, nothing wrong. Shade followed them. She hid behind a parked car and took pictures of Ronke laughing, the man opening the door for her, and the two of them sitting at the table. From the right angle, it appeared to be a secret meeting. That night, Shade sent the photos to Tunde. "I didn't want to believe it, but now I've seen it with my own eyes." He confronted Ronke. She was shocked, hurt, and confused. "This is my colleague," she said. "I went to lunch because I was hungry. That's all." But the pictures screamed louder than her voice. The house was filled with silence and pain. 2 days later, Shade made a mistake. She invited Kunle to a drink at a bar, after which she left Kunle for an urgent appointment. He got drunk and started boasting to a strange woman. "Me? I'm helping one fine girl called Shade scatter her rival's relationship with one Mr. Tunde," he laughed. "I've been texting the babe like it's real. The girl even pays me." One of Tunde's workers was in that bar. He resent words 'cause truth traveled fast. By morning, the recording was on Tunde's phone. He listened. Once, twice. His hands began to shake. He went secret apartment. She denied it at first. Then the recording played. Her face closes. The lie was dead. Tunde told her to pick up your sack letter from the office on Monday. That night, Tunde knelt in front of Ronke. "I doubted the only woman who never doubted me," he said, tears in his eyes. "I am sorry." Ronke cried, not loudly, but deeply. It's quote time. But love that survives storms becomes unbreakable. Months later, under a quiet sunset, Tunde married Ronke properly, with elders, prayers, laughter, and peace. And Sade? She watched from a distance, finally understanding. She lost Tunde the very moment she didn't value his sacrifices, especially when he sold everything for her education.